What's up, everybody? Well, in this week live, I'm DJ Anthony. Right there, that guy is in California. I'm in New Jersey. Let's talk about Little League Baseball and the World Series. The World Series of Little League Baseball. Hey, Agnes, here's my beef. I think, listen, children that are 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old, they do not need to be on televised TV playing baseball like a pro. And now, the parents of these kids will be, no, we're not doing that. No, you are. Your child is playing baseball for the world to see on national television, internet, and streaming on social media. She is a child. Why? It's honestly, it borderline. It's creepy. It's borderline exploitative and borderline abusive. And people may say, "Well, my kid loves it." Really? Are you sure your kid loves it, or maybe your son is just afraid to say, I just want to play. I'm not an adult dad, but they don't want to say that. They don't want to let mommy and daddy down. So it's just
That's
like, man, it's bad. And by the way, Magnus, as you know, I currently coach now. I coach children, teenagers, and adults now. I like you. I've been an athlete my whole life. I'm currently an athlete and competing, so I'm not some washed up has been like a lot of these dads are that are trying to live vicariously through their kid. And dude, it's one thing to all kids should play sports, and it's one thing to play little league. It's another thing to go televise for the world to see. This is a child, okay? You're robbing their youth. Go ahead, Magnus.
Yeah, I mean, I understand if it was just like a local TV show with like
Correct.
a short that would be fine. I mean, but this turns into a little bit like you said. This turns into a little bit up too professional at a very young age.
It's almost
And
creepy though. It's like, bro,
yeah,
this
no,
is a
it is. I
child.
mean,
What the fuck are you
it's
doing?
it's a little bit like all this pageant stuff. Like it's like
Right.
you
You're what do you what
put a child in a very adult situation, and
correct.
I don't think that is really fair because the kids, they're not mature enough to get it. And I think that a lot of parents are not mature and ready for something like that either. And like you said, like you are, it's your child's life. It's not you, it's not you as a parent that should live through them, right? Yeah, it's fun that they're doing good and have that. But I think a lot of these kids also, they don't know how to deal with pressure like this that you're televised. I mean, yeah, I understand that they can goof around and it's fun, but I think that has disappeared a long time ago. I think it's like becomes a little bit more too like business
Of
oriented and
course.
cutthroat.
You're at that level on national TV worldwide playing the Little League World Championship on television. It's like this is
But
not
it's the same thing. It's, are they getting paid or something like that? Otherwise, I mean, you're starting like is this some type of like child labor?
well, that's the other thing. Whether they're getting paid or not, it's still kind of
Yeah,
messed up.
yeah.
And
But
then
but
on top,
that would make it even more messed up because
right,
like we're talking about now. I mean,
sponsorships.
don't get me wrong. I think that all university and college athletes should be able to
But
make
that's
money.
different. We're dealing with young
Yeah,
men.
that's what I'm
These are
saying. But
boys,
you're talking
children.
about
Yeah.
those are young adults. I mean,
Yeah. Right.
they could make, and they also usually have agents and things like
Yeah,
that
these are
are
borderline
taking care of
babies. These
business.
are boys.
Yes,
I mean, give me a
and
break.
young boys and
Girls
girls.
too.
I mean, it's, yeah,
Pay,
it's
no
weird.
pay. It's like it's borderline abusive. And any parent that says, "Oh, my kid wants to play," how do we really know that? Because if your kid was given another alternative, they probably do that too. So they're children. They're going to listen to whatever they're told to do, and it's just very very creepy. I think it's not good. It's not healthy. Kids should play baseball, but not on national broadcast television.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it, I live close to a sports park, and they do have baseball tournaments and a lot of baseball, both
Great.
spring and fall and things like that. So I get exposed to this quite a lot as well too. I think it's cool, like now you see the kids, it's more professional. They have like the uniforms almost like the
Whatever.
pros, and they have like all these things. So they're already kind of living their dream, but then trying to televise that, and then it's like commercial breaks and like all these things. I haven't watched it, so I don't know what like the commercials, are they also like more geared toward
Well,
children,
I
or are they
don't know.
full up like, oh,
Yeah.
talking about Bud Light and
Right,
cars
right,
and
right.
stuff like
Even
that?
worse,
It's
right?
like,
Yeah, so
yeah,
I don't know because I haven't watched. I don't watch it, but I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it's
yeah,
out there. I'm not blind. And the same thing, right? Like you got these high school. And by the way, I coached high school football, and you got these high school football teams when they play their championships. They're going to Giant Stadium. It's like,
yeah.
okay, you're no, you should not be. Again, like let them be teenagers. Let them have their championship. By the way, as you know, I played in a championship high school football team. We won the state championship in New Jersey for our division. We played in our local field. We didn't go to Giant Stadium and then Taylor. It just let them have their youth. Jesus Christ, these parents.
Yeah, but it's like nowadays, like even high school sports become so commercialized. I
Yeah,
mean, they have sponsors, they have.
insanity.
I mean, and it has completely changed. And then, like, it's a market. It's the same thing. Like, go to a major high school, like especially in Texas. I mean,
Yeah,
they have huge stadiums. I mean,
I
it
saw
looks like it looks almost
20,000
like a
seaters.
university program, yeah,
Yeah,
or even
20,000.
more.
Yeah,
And then the same thing, like some of the bigger and better schools in California have similar facilities, and Florida as well too. Those are the kind of the three major states
right.
where
And no
where
one's saying don't play. You should play. But this is bordering on almost like a fetish almost. It's really
but
creepy. It's like, what? Like these are teenage boys, 14, 15, 16.
yeah,
They're not men. They're not even young men. They're boys, really, honestly. This
yeah,
is
they're
not a
still kids.
20-year-old. It's
They're
not a
still
21-year
kids.
old.
No, but looking at it, I mean, it's the same thing. I think social media is part of that too, because, and also it's like it's so easy to. So I would say, what was that? A couple of months ago, I was I was visiting my friends over in Phoenix, and he's coaching a high school team, and they were in the 7-7. Like, they have these 7-7 competitions, like, that are in the middle of the summer, where they like prep basically for the seasons, and that has become like ginormous. It's like social media. They have a production team there. They film
Insanity.
it. It's like drones flying.
Everybody's a
I mean,
celebrity now.
yeah. And I think that it's kind of nuts. I mean, I understand that the kids might enjoy it too, but certain kids don't. They don't want to be in the limelight. They just want to play their sports,
Right.
keep their head down, and do
And
their
Magnus,
thing.
especially a little leaguer who's 9-year-old,
Yeah,
10-year-old, 11-year-old, that's crossing the line. I'm sorry. You can make the argument 16, 17, okay, but a 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 11-year-old boy, a girl, really? You're putting them on national television? That's fucking borderline child abuse.
yeah. But I think we're seeing this. It's not just like football and baseball and basketball. If we're talking about the three major sports, I think we see it like even in smaller sports. Like, they start to see, like, you have tennis, you have gymnastics, like
Yeah, it gets out of hand.
girls sports. It's kind of wild. I mean, it's the same thing, but I think it feels like they have kind of gotten this idea a little bit from like pageant, like the all this pageant kind of thing of exposure, and like that the kids get in such a weird adult situation that they have to deal with. So I'm like you're saying, it's a little bit too much and a little bit too early.
Yeah, yeah, I think
and
yeah,
and I think, and it also, like, like you're saying too, the kids don't really have a say in it. It's more their
right,
parents. And I mean,
right.
if you have, unfortunately, you have a lot of parents that might see that as a meal ticket and try to overexpose their kid to
Oh,
things like
100%.
that. And I don't think that I mean, it's healthy, and it could really mess up a kid's mental health.
Of
And of course,
course.
we're talking about injuries and things like that too. Like, oh, like, are you like, even we need you to kind of play through your injury, because this is
A big game.
this is the world championship,
Right.
things
You're
like that's
10 years old, you're 11. Really?
yeah. I mean, do you want to risk your kids' potential long-term health for the rest of their life,
But it's all
like,
about
force them to
daddy,
be?
it's all about daddy. Daddy's got to look good. It's all about daddy. It's passive aggressive, vicariously living through it's just fucked up.
I mean, it's almost like you don't want parents to be at certain sports events, or like close to them, so they can even talk to the kids now, because there's so many. It's so bad. I mean, it's the same thing when I'm walking by, like, the baseball. Like, they have clear signs that says, like, their kids, let them play. But some of the things that the kids, or like we said, the parents say on the bleachers, I'm like, I can hear it, and I'm like, I'm just walking my dogs by it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's sickening to my heart to hear certain things that they say.
Yeah, and it's more than just one parent. And again, if
Yeah.
you're agreeing to put your kid on television, man, I don't know. Anyways, but that's all I got to say. Tell us what you think, people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Please
Magnus,
do.
anything else before we wrap this up?
No, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, I would love to hear what people have to say that have kids potentially in this type of situation. Like, what would you do?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, you want your kid to play, but there's a line. Anyways, thanks everybody. check back in. Magnus, thank you and Callie out here in Jersey.
Thank you so
We're signing
much,
off.
Anthony.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.